Hail and welcome back to your 30-minute full body strength. For today's class, you will need one heavy weight. I am personally using a 15, and then one medium set of dumbbells. I have a set of 10s. You're welcome to go a little bit below or a little bit above what I am using, but something you want to use for that full body strength workout. A little roadmap for class. We will start as we normally do with a yoga warm-up. We will have a yoga cool down at the end, but in the middle, we will have 8 moves that we will do twice. So an 8x2 just to even out our sides. And then we'll have a 6-minute AMRAP, which is as many rounds as possible, and finish with a quick core burner. So this class will go by fast. Let's go ahead and get started. Down on your mat in your child's pose. We may be having a guest appearance from my Frenchie Louie today. So if you see him, just ignore. Meeting in that child's pose, knees out wide, arms out long. Let that forehead gently rest down into your space. And then to fully ground us to our practice, we'll take 3 breaths here together. Big inhale in through the nose, fill up. Big belly exhale out, release. Inhale in through the nose, find that expansion. Big breath out to let it go. Last one to fully bring you present to the next 30 minutes. Biggest inhale yet. Biggest open mouth exhale out to release. When you are ready, slowly press yourself up to a tabletop. I'm getting that music started. Shoulders stack on top of the wrist, hips stack on top of the knees. Let's start with some cat-cows. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly low, arch your spine, gaze forward. Exhale, cat pose, round and curl. Press away from your mat, gaze in towards your navel. Taking that breath to movement. Inhale, cow. Big exhale, cat, press away. One more here. Inhale, drop the belly low. Exhale, press away. Come back through center. Reach that right arm long in line with the shoulder, then open it up to a cactus T position. And then reach it back out long. Let's start to rock through that shoulder. Open and reach. Good for 4, 3. Keep that 90 bend in 2, 1. Hold it out to the side. Now rotate down, rotate up. Good. There we go. Lift up, squeeze for 4. We take this to a combo move in 3, 2, 1. All right, make sure that left hand's firmly planted. You're gonna lift the left leg to a fire hydrant, lift the arm up, and then let it come back through center. So right arm, left leg, lift out to the side. Squeeze the outer thigh, squeeze the shoulder. Good, y'all. For 4, 3, we just isolate the leg in 2, 1. Right hand down, left leg lifts. And then make it a little bit juicier here. I hate that word, but we want to make it bigger as we open up through that hip flexor. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it. Left arm reaches up, and then cactus T out. We're switching out the side for that arm. Reach out and squeeze. Full body work today, so we are warming up total body. You're here for 4, 3, hold out in 2, 1. Hold out to 90, rotate down, and then lift, reach. Good, y'all. Squeeze at the top. Give me 4. We go combo in 3, 2, 1. Right leg lifts, left leg arm lifts. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Squeeze out to the side. Try not to tense that shoulder up into the ear. You have 4. Just the leg in 3, 2, 1. All right, just that right leg. Lift up, squeeze. Lower down. Good. Big squeeze here, y'all. For 4, we go down dog in 3, 2, 1. All right, drop the leg, tuck the toes, lift up to your downward facing dog. Create that V shape in the body. Press into the palms, bring the chest close to the legs. Start to pedal out the feet, stretching out lower body a little bit more here. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Get deeper into that down dog. Bring the gaze forward. Tiptoe the feet to meet the hands. We're going to take a nice wide stance today. So even wider than your mat. Feet go out long. And then let's lateral lunge to each side. Good. Let the stretch feel nice here before we get into that work. We're here for 4. Feet come back together. We roll to stand in 3, 2, and 1. All right, feet come back together nice and slow. And then roll up to standing, 1 vertebrae at a time. All right, y'all, warm up is done. Grab that 1 heavy weight. We'll be using it for all of our first 8 moves, and then we'll repeat with this 1 heavy weight. So your first move out of 8 is going to be a goblet sumo squat. That weight is going to be the heart center. Your toes are going to be spun out, and then you're going to lower and lift. You grab your weight. I'm going to get my timer started. We're going 45 seconds on, and then we're going 15-second rest. We start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Goblet sumo. Weight at heart. Lower and lift. Squeeze. Equal weight between the feet here. There will be some moves in this first 8x2 that will just be focused on the right, and then there will be a few moves that we hit equally with our sides. This is going to be a class that goes by quickly, so let's show up and challenge ourselves from the start here. Lower and lift. Perfect, y'all. You have about 15 seconds left in this first move. Can you sit a little bit lower? Squeeze those glutes at the top. Form is everything here in our strength class. You're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up, you get rest. I demo our next move. It's gonna be a single arm snatch on the right side. Weight is gonna be down between your feet. You lower into a squat, grab that weight, press it up overhead, and then go back down, tap that weight down, and punch it up. All right, we go in 3, 2, 1. Single arm snatch, right side. Lower, sit low. Thrust it up overhead. It's the big push, y'all. Get that heart rate elevated here. It's kind of like a little cardio boost because you're having to use power through it. Lift, press, and punch. Good. Squeeze. Know that you can always adjust the weight throughout. If it's feeling too light or too heavy, swap it out. We want to do what feels good and most effective for us. Woo. Give me 15 more seconds here, y'all. Let's go. Tap. Lift. You have 4, 3, 2, 1. You rest. All right, weight comes to heart center. You have those heads of the weight in both hands. Left foot is forward. It's just a single leg reverse lunge on the right side. So you'll lower and lift. All right, re-grab your weight. We go in 3, 2, 1. Left leg forward, right leg goes back, and then step it up to the top. Lower down, and lift and squeeze. Woo! I taught a class earlier this morning, so I feel like my mind is going back between my Labrie sequence, my strength sequence. I'm like, what am I saying? But we're in a single reverse lunge on that right side. Right leg is stepping back. Good, chest is proud, core is tight throughout all these moves. 90-90 bend in the legs. I see a lot of people in a lunge, they want to hinge forward. That's not where we're going to go. We're going to keep it nice and lifted. All right, y'all. 15 seconds left here. We're repping this out. For 4, 3, you take your break in 2, 1. I'm dropping my weight for just a second. Grab your water, towel off. We are going to be using that heavy weight again for a lawn mower row. I will demo here. Left foot forward, right toes back. Weight is in that right hand. You can always bring that forearm down, and you're just going to pull that weight into your side. Nice and simple, but effective. We go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Move number 4. Lawn mower row. That left forearm can be gently resting on that left thigh. Lower, lift, squeeze. Inhale down. Exhale, pull. Good work, everyone. Hinge forward through those hips. Lift it up, pull, and squeeze. Halfway through, feeling heavy, y'all. Feeling this burn? Know that you only have to do this move once on this right side. So give it all you got here. Final 15. We're going down to the mat after this. In 3, 2, 1. Drop your weight for a second. Let's go down to our mat. Grab water, towel off. Our next move, both hands will be down. It's a hand release push up. Hands down. I will demo you. Lower all the way down. Lift your hands off your mat, squeeze them by your side, and then re-press up. I'm taking the knees. You're welcome to take the toes if you want an extra challenge. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Hand release push-ups, lower down slow. Once your chest is on the mat, lift the hands up, squeeze the shoulders, and then press back up. Good, y'all. Perfect. Not letting those ribs flare out here. We want the ribs really corseted in. I know you probably see that and hear that all the time, but what does that mean? A lot of times we all have pelvic tilt forward. So we press forward into the hips, which affects the lower back, which causes the ribs to flare out to either direction, which really does not help us in any way. So we want to make sure the ribs are knitted in. Everything in that center is squeezed and nice and tight, and that pelvis is nice and neutral. That has taken me a while to be able to perfect it. However, you really see the difference when you prioritize good form. Give me 15 more seconds here, y'all. These are hard. These are challenging, even on the knees. You have 3, 2, 1. All right, grab that heavy weight again. You're gonna lay down on your back, and then you're gonna have one single arm laying chest press. So you're gonna be on your back, and you're gonna goal post to 90, that arm out, and then press it up overhead. So let's grab that weight. Let's lay down nice and flat on the back. Arm, weight in the right hand. You lower and lift. Let's go. Start right away. Inhale and exhale. I hope y'all can see me here. Let me scoot a little bit closer. Feet are flat down. You can use that left hand to press your belly down. We don't want to be arching into that spine. Ooh, this gets heavy with this 15 pounds. Working that chest here, working that bicep a little bit as well. Lower. Lift and press, y'all. We are halfway through. I might have gone too heavy, y'all. But I'm going to stay with it because it's only 2 rounds and only 1 round is right side, so I can do it. 10 seconds left, then we get to go back to a little bit lower body. In 3, 2, 1. All right, rest, but bring that weight to your hips. We're taking it to a weighted glute hip bridge. So weight is at the hips. We still have 10 seconds, and then you're simply just going to lift your hips to the ceiling. Equal weight between the heels. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lift and squeeze. I'm scooting back a little bit. Press that weight up. Lower it down nice and slow. Good, y'all. Really press into those heels. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Lift. Lower down slow. This should feel like a challenge here, y'all. Move 7 out of 8. 1 core move, and then we are done with this first set of 8 movements, y'all. This is flown by for me. I don't know about for you, but I feel like it's going by fast. Lift. Squeeze. Halfway. Let's go. Lift a little bit higher if you can. Same thing. Don't let those ribs flare out. Keep them in nice and tight. You're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right, y'all, final move. You're gonna press that weight up overhead in line with the shoulders. Heels are gonna go up. It's an alternating heel drop, 1 at a time. Lower belly, core work. We go in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Press that weight, drop that right heel, lift up, squeeze, and then drop that left heel. Taking it slow, moving with control, using that breath to fire you through. Ooh. I feel like these are a classic way to get into that lower belly core work, but effective too. I love these. Feeling that shake as I lower down as if I'm in Labrie or something. Halfway done. We'll get about a 45-second rest before we go to that second side. Second set. Give me 10, 9, you have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, y'all. 45-second rest here. Readjust your weights if you need. So if you feel like you can go heavier, you are welcome to. I'm gonna grab my water. How are we feeling, everyone? I'm feeling good. I'm excited to do this second set, knowing that you don't have to go back to any of these moves after. Okay, halfway through this break, we're gonna start with that sumo goblet squat once again. I'm gonna stay using my 15 pound, especially because I'm teaching. I feel like I'm not gonna go to my max capacity here, so I'm not completely breathless. So do what feels good for you here. We're going in 10 seconds. Weight at heart center in that goblet position, toes facing out, wider stance. We go in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Sumo goblet squat. Lower and lift. Last round. See if you can get really low in this sumo squat. Working into those inner thighs, keeping that chest proud and lifted. We're crushing this work, y'all. Cruising our way through. Lower, slow, lift up, squeeze those glutes at the top. If you haven't caught on by now, I love lower body work. I love to feel that burn in those big lower body muscles here. So you will always catch me doing a lot of that work in my classes. Final 10 seconds here, let's go. You have 4, 3, 2, last 1, 15-second break. All right, we have that single arm or single leg snatch on the left side. Weight is between your feet. You'll go down, squat down, grab that weight, punch it up to the ceiling, and then gently tap it back down towards the mat. So you're not releasing the weight after we grab it. We go in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Lift, snatch it up, lower back down, tap, left side. Or if you did the left side on the other side, just simply switch it out. This feels like a power move. It's a little more explosive. You have to use that lower body strength to really fuel that press. Also, upper body is still working here. Big press overhead. Snatch it up high. Good, y'all. Woo! Make sure we're not leaning too much into that right side. You can always use that hand to stabilize the right hip. Final 10 seconds here, y'all. Let's do it. 3, 2, give me your last 1. Woo! Y'all, that move kills me. Okay, grab that weight, bring it heart center. We have that single leg step back for the reverse lunge. Right foot is forward, left toes are stepping back. If you did opposite on the other side, just switch out. And then we're going in 3, 2, 1, reverse lunge, single leg. So we're not alternating, just one leg, stepping back, lifting up, and squeezing here. Chest is proud. None of that big hinge forward here when you lower. We're lifted, 90-90 bend here. Lower, lift, and squeeze. Good, y'all. So we're doing all these moves. For our final AMRAP, it's gonna be full body once again, but it's kind of gonna be like a little bit level up variations of some of these moves. So stay tuned. Final 10 seconds here, y'all. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. We have that lawnmower row on the left side. That heavy weight stays in the left hand. Right foot is forward, left toes are back. Hinge forward through the hips. Option, bring the right arm down. And we're gonna start that row in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lift and lower. This should feel heavy, y'all. But that's why I said one heavy weight. We're challenging ourselves this morning for this 30-minute class. It really does fly by, and we add variety here, which I feel like makes it go even faster than if we were just doing the same movement throughout the entire class. We're halfway through this lawnmower row. Lift, squeeze, lower, big pull. Final 15 seconds, you got it. I did a Peloton strength class earlier in the week, and I'm still sore from it, y'all, so I'm a little scared for tomorrow after this. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, good. Drop down to those knees. The final 4 moves are laying down on our mat. We have that single arm wide press. Or excuse me, no we don't. We have hand release push-ups. So you're coming to the hands, knees or toes. It's that second set, equal weight between the hands. You lower down, chest touches the mat, release the hands up. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Hand release push-ups. Lower, lift, press it up. I am still getting the hang of teaching strength, y'all. I don't know why. I can remember any yoga sequence, any Labrie sequence, any yoga sculpt sequence. For some reason, I cannot remember all of my strength sequences. I have to write them down and reference them. Just, you know what? I'm giving myself some grace. I'm new to teaching strength. But still, it's like, it's not that crazy of movements. Why is it so hard? Strength is no joke, y'all. Programming this is fun too for me. It really allows me to think outside of the box with what movements I want to put together. Final 10 seconds here, y'all. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now we have that laying down wide arm press, single arm. Laying on that back, weight is in the left hand this time. Press it up overhead, goalpost out. That's why we did that warm up with all that shoulder goalposting to get us ready for this movement. So creative, just kidding. All right, let's go in 3, 2, 1. Back is flat, open up 90 degrees, and press. Lower, lift. 3 final moves in this set. Ooh. This one I forgot. I'm so heavy on the right side. My left arm is definitely not as strong either. Taking my time. Final 15, y'all. We get the arms, get a little break after this. In 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, bring that weight to your hips. We have that heavy weighted glute bridge lift. So take a second. We have 10 seconds before we get to it. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Lift and lower. I'm gonna scoot back just to make sure y'all can see me. We're laying on our mats. Weights are on those hips. You lift up, you squeeze. Lower down. Press. Good. Second time you're here, you won't see this move again. Let's make it count. Can you lift up higher? Keeping that core pulled in nice and tight. Squeeze. Release. Control. We're halfway through, y'all, with these. We have one more core move after this. We'll get a minute break before we hit that AMRAP. I am sweating. Final 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, release. Last move. Press that heavy weight up overhead. We have those alternating heel drops to get in that lower belly core. You still have a little bit of a break here. Take a nice big breath in. Big breath out. Let's do it. Press the weight up. Let's go heel drops. Lower tap. Lift up, squeeze. Good. Keeping that back flat on that mat. Weight in line with those shoulders. Drop, hover, lift up, squeeze. Don't arch into the spine. Don't arch the hips up to the sky as you're relifting that leg. Flat. We want the core doing all the work, not those lower back muscles. Woo! Halfway through, y'all. To that finish line for this 8x2. 10 seconds. Close strong. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, bring the knees into the chest, rock side to side. You can ditch that heavy weight. We're done with it for class. All right, you have a minute. Towel off, grab some water, reassess what weights. For your AMRAP, it's 6 minutes. I did say medium set, so I'm using my 10s. I will demo you the moves. I'm gonna stop that and then start my timer for the 6 minutes. All right, y'all. Here are your moves with those medium weights. Your magic number is 8. So AMRAP is as many rounds as possible, so it's self-paced, which is nice. So you don't feel like we're having to compete. So you're gonna give me 8 just basic heavy squats. Weights on the shoulders, lowered, and lifting. Good. All right. Then you're gonna hinge forward. We have just narrow rows. They're heavier here. So we did our lawnmower rows. We just have both weights now. We're hinging forward, lifting it up. All right, after that, you're coming down to your mat. You're ditching the weights, doing 8 wide arm push-ups. So we did hand release. This time, both arms are down. 8 wide arm push-ups, lower and lift. You take knees or toes, you choose. So your goal is to get as many rounds as possible. I would say around 3 to 4. Maybe if you're really hauling ass, you can maybe do 4 to 5, but feel what feels best for you. Grab water throughout those sets if you need. We're going in 10 seconds. I'm gonna set that timer. Grab those medium weights. Start with those 8 heavy squats. In 3, 2, 1. All right, 8, lower, lift. Good. 8 heavy squats, 8 rows, 8 wide arm push-ups. Self-paced, self-guided. You have 6 minutes. You can always change the weights throughout your different rounds if you'd like. One more rep here. Good. Hinge forward. Let's go. Rows. Lower. Lift. Squeeze. Inhale. And exhale. So 8 was our magic number in our first sets too. We did 8 moves twice. Now it's 8 again. 8 was my number for today's class. 3, 2, last 1. Drop the weights. Go to those push-ups. Let's go. I hate push-ups, but they are very beneficial. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. I grab water, and then we do it all over again. Strength, for some, may not be the most exciting, but it can be very, it is very effective. All right, weights to shoulders. I'm going round 2. Heavy squats. 1, 2. Squeeze those glutes. 8. Rows. 6, 7, 8. All right, let's go push-ups. Turn that music up. I feel like music is so motivating. Hopefully it's pretty loud for y'all here. 8 push-ups, wide arm. Woo, all right, y'all. I've done 2 rounds and we have 3.5 minutes left. So maybe I challenge myself for 4. I'm getting back into round 3. Let's go. Ooh. All the way to that finish line, y'all. Do not give up. You did not sign up for a 22-minute class. You can do it till the end. We are halfway through. When you're taking these narrow rows, once again, try not to hinge too much forward. Think about 45 degrees. Pulling that belly into the spine. Heavy, heavy, heavy here. Or medium. I'm all over the place today, y'all. We ignore me. Eight. Good. Wide arm push-ups. Ooh. Take a child's pose. All right, 3 rounds done. I'm going for 4. We have less than 2 minutes left. How are we feeling, everyone? You are close. All you have is less than 2 minutes of this AMRAP set, and then we have a little 60-second core push. Then we're stretching out and pulling it down. Hopefully this has gone by fast for you. Let's do it. If you do my classes, definitely DM me. I feel like I've said this in some others. Let me know what kind of formats you like, what kind of moves you like, what kind of structure of a class. I am so open to any and all feedback. I want to make this as fun for you as possible. 1 more. Whew. Hinge, let's do it. Who knew 6 minutes would feel so slow? 7, 8. We have a minute left, y'all. Let's go. Try and finish out. I know I'm not going to finish out, but I'm going to try and get another those squats in. 8 push-ups. Let's do it. Oh, I definitely know my form is not looking perfect in that last set. You have 30 seconds left, y'all. squats in. You are almost out of this AMRAP. And then you just have core and a stretch. Probably could have gone a little bit heavier, that's okay. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Crush it, y'all. All right, towel off, grab some water. All we have is about a minute of core left. I'm gonna put on that finishing song. Whew. All right, we're meeting at a tabletop. We're gonna reach the right arm long. We're gonna kick the left toes back. We're gonna take a bird dog crunch on the right side in 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Reach and tap. Ooh, there we go, y'all. Squeeze 3 final moves here. Then we're pulling it down. Elbow meets that knee underneath that belly. Really crunch it in here. For 4, 3, we're in a plank in 2, 1. All right, plant, step up to a plank. We're holding for 15 seconds, y'all. Breathe. This should feel like a lot after that shoulder work. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7. You have 6 on the knees in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left arm reaches, right leg kicks back. Let's do it. This is your last push here, y'all, and then we're stretching. Tap, squeeze. I told you it was just a minute. Pull it in, crunch it out. Focus on that stability. Final 10 seconds here, y'all. Let's go. For 4, 3, 2, and 1, and done. All right, stretching is so important, y'all. Take a moment, hips down to heels, chest is lifted. We breezed, maybe not breezed, but we went by fast for that 30 minutes. Once you take your arms, reach them up overhead, take a nice big inhale. Exhale, goalpost out those arms. Open up the chest. This should feel good after all that arm work here. 90-degree bend in those arms. Big reach overhead, let that head fall back. 3, 2, 1. Reach up, drop that right arm down. Reach that left arm up and over. Get a nice, big, long stride by stretch here. Thank y'all for showing up. I know that it can sometimes be a lot to make it to your workout, but you did, and you should be proud. Switch out the sides, left hand plants. Right arm reaches up and over. Beautiful, big side body stretch. For 3, 2, 1. All right, bring your feet forward. We're taking a seated forward fold. Toes point up to the ceiling. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, grab for the toes. Let the chest fall over the legs here. If you can't grab those toes, that's okay. Grab the ankles, grab the calves, whatever you can, as long as you're feeling the stretch in that lower body. You have 3, 2, 1. Release. Come to a butterfly position. And then we're going to fold forward here. Put the elbows into the knees as you hinge it forward, getting into those inner thighs after those sumo squats. This should feel nice. Roll back up, cross the legs. We're going to close out with 2 final breaths. Hands to those knees, close your eyes or dim your gaze. Take a nice big inhale in, fill up. Big exhale out, release all that heat. 1 more big breath in. Big breath out. Hands to heart center. Thank you all so much for challenging yourself today and showing up to my strength classes. As always, I love any and all feedback. We bow forward. Namaste. I'll see y'all next time.